Hello, good afternoon. This is Ofeba Bad Profitable Investor here. So I want to introduce you how to set up your charts and get set for taking signals. I assume that you have already registered both for a real and an account and a demo account. So the next thing you need to do is to click on the MT5 app, and once you do that, something like this will chat up. So going forward, you click on this quote, click on manage account. Now we want to delete this default, so you click on this icon, all right. So you click on that icon and then click on delete account. Good. So the first thing you need to do is click on this four cardinal point and then find broker. You search for Derive Limited, DERIV, Derive. Okay, so this is Derive. You click on Derive. Now I assume you have created a real account and therefore you have the login details, the login and the password, and also for your demo account. So let us add a demo account here. All right, so just click on login. Now let me just put in a demo account here for you to see. All right, since it's a demo account, just ensure you click on Derive Demo. All right, click on Derive Demo, and that is it. It's going to show the balance. Okay, so this is of our signals. So this is the first thing you need to do. Now the second thing you also need to do is to click on this four cardinal point, repeat the same process, and enter your real details here and click on this Derive Demo and select Derive Server and click on login. So you enter your real details here and click on login, but I'm using this video as a guide as to what you need to do when you want to trade live. Okay, so after then you can just come to your menu and we want to add the assets we trade. All right, so click on quotes. Now click on this pencil icon and unselect all of them. So click on this delete dustbin icon and then select all and then click on delete. Okay, so you only see Euro USD. Just go back. Now you can afford to click on that plus icon, the four cardinal point icon. Then you will see a lot of things. You see volatility indices and crash and boom indices, step indices, and all of that. Now for demo you will see all of this, but for your real account you only see two. You only see volatility and crash and boom, and I think step indices. All right, so don't get it twisted. So let us only select volatility 75. Of course we can trade other assets, but if I give a signal call that has to do with other assets, you can just come here to add manually. So I've selected Vola 75. I can afford to delete Euro USD. So click on this delete icon, select. Okay. Let me first open Volatile 75, and then we'll go back to delete Euro USD, which was the default. All right. Okay. Delete. Good. Now let's also select other assets like crash and boom. Now my core interest is on crash 500, so let's just select crash 500, which I've just selected. That is okay. So we have two asset classes here: crash 500, volatile 75. You can as well add other asset classes depending on the signal call. All right, so this is how your charts will look like by default. This is how it's going to look like. Okay, sometimes your own may come in the shade of black and white, no problem about that. Now all these functions has different importance and uses. All right, all these different importance and uses. Sorry. Okay, so now let us assume that a signal tells you to buy or to sell. Now let's imagine I say, okay, buy crash 500. All right, the next thing you do, you tap this icon, this plus icon. So let's tap plus. Now you will notice a lot of things: market execution. You'll notice all these 0.1 minus 0.1 and all of that, all these moving numbers, this buy and this sell card. So if I say buy crash 500, please be careful of this. This is called lot size. Anything you see around this zone is called your lot size. So for an account of $100, between $100 and $199, it is advisable you use a lot size of 0.2. So we will head it here to 0 to click 0.2. Okay, so 0.2 is the least lot size you can use for an account between between $100 and $199. All right, I would give you a summary of other asset classes, of other lot sizes you can use for accounts. All right, because some people may be starting this signal with a $500 account, some $1,000 account. So I'm going to send you a good and a good. So I'm going to send you a comprehensive list of the lot size you can use for your account. Okay, so we have been able to accomplish two things. Now we have been able to add the asset classes. All right, now we want to buy. Let's imagine I ask you to buy. Just ensure that you change this lot size to the list. Click on buy. Now in the signal, I'm going to give you an instruction, all right, which is going to include your take profit and your stop loss levels, and you're going to add it to this asset because you need to add stop loss and take profit. So what you need to do is, let's imagine we want to add stop loss and take profit to this. Just tap on crash 500, hold it, and click on modify position. Now this is a modified position. Now you will notice something closely. If you look closely on this zone, you will see buy 0.2 crash 500 at so. All right, now we are going to be working on this price depending on what I ask you to do. In this context, if our risk to reward ratio is 1:2, all right, when I ask to buy, just add 50 points. Add 50 points to, or no, subtract 50 points from your SL. This is the SL. So subtract 50 points from here, add it here, and add 50 points to 95.977. Add it here. Do you understand? So let us do that. So 50 points, that is 95.997 minus 50. That's going to give us 9545.997. Now this TP is going to be plus 100 points, all right, or depending on the figure I give you, plus 100 points, or depending on the figure I give you. So plus 100 is going to be 9695.997, and click on modify, and you are done. All right, you are done. So if you tap on it in the middle, just ensure that you always have your SL and your TP levels correctly marked out. That is very important. That's if you are buying. Now let's imagine I want us to sell, and I said sell crash 500. Click on that again, click on sell. All right, so when I say sell, you can just tap on this middle and click on modify position. Now in a sell position, your stop loss is going to be in addition, while your take profit is going to be in subtraction, because you want markets to go down. So if market goes up against you, there's a limit to the loss you can accommodate. So that is the function of stop loss. So in this context, it's going to be 9598.426 plus 50 plus 50. So the answer is going to be 9648.423. All right, and the take profit is going to be minus 100, 9498.423, or depending on the stop loss and the take profit level you are given on the signal group, and click on modify. So that is all. Now in a situation whereby you are asked to close your trade, what you just need to do, you just click on the middle, hold it, on the trade you asked to close and click on close position and click on close with profit or with loss depending on the case. So click on this, click on close position, and that is it. All right, so this is basically how it works. If you want to check what your performance, you can just click on this. You can click on this icon. You can click on this icon. Sorry. Click on this icon to show you your history, whether today, last week, last month, a custom period. So that is how that works. All right, so I think that will be all for adding the broker, lot size, and asset, and how to modify and how to close. Now let's imagine that although I suggest and I recommend you to trade with a minimum of 0.2 lot size for crash and boom asset classes, okay, especially if your account balance is between $100 and $150 or $200, that's fine. In a situation whereby you do not, let's imagine that your account balance is a little bit less than that, and I told you that the minimum lot size you can open is 0.2. What you just have to do is open the trade with, let's say, 0.3 and then close 0.2 so that 0.1 can run. So what you do is click on this plus 1, that's 0.3, click on buy depending on what I asked to do. So you have 0.3, tap on it in the middle, click on close position, and then click on this icon once because you want 0.1 to run. So click on this and click on close. In this situation, 0.1 will run. You can input your stop loss and take profit levels. If you want to open this with 0.01, you can just open now. In that situation, since the list loss size is 0.20, click on plus 0.01, tap on it once, and then click on either buy or sell, and then click on hold it again, click on close position, and then click on minus 0.01. So in this context, 0.01 will be running on its own. Do you understand? So this is how you do it. So in that case, you have closed half or partial of your profit. Right? So that's how to close partial of your profit. So you can close this. Please, you can always practice with demo, not live. Please, you can always practice with demo. Now, in a situation whereby, if before you trade, always confirm whether you are testing it on demo or live. That is very, very important. Please do not make this mistake. Confirm whether you are testing it on live or demo. All right. If I give you a signal call on live, ensure that it's on live. This place is written live, not demo, and then you can pick your trade. But if you are practicing, ensure it's on demo. All right. So that is how it works. Really, that's how it works. Let me also give you, for other asset classes, other assets also have different lot sizes. So if I give you a trade signal that buy or sell volatility 75, in that context, I will give you the lot size to use and the point to take in terms of profit. Okay, so you're actually asset class volatility 75, buy, or buy at this zone, or buy at, or use pending orders. What you just have to do is just click on this dollar icon, click on verse 75, or depending on the asset you are asked to buy or sell, click on this plus icon. Now you must be very careful. Lot size differs from asset classes. The least lot size on volatility 75 is 0.001, means 0.01. Okay, so that is very important for you to know, which is different from 0.2, which is the minimum for crash and boom asset classes. So please do not make this mistake. I've been a victim of it once when I started, and it blew a $100 account just within 5 minutes. Please do not make this mistake. So if I have to buy, click on buy, and then modify your position. I can ask you that, okay, put your stop loss to be at plus 3,000 or plus 9,000, whatever. So let's imagine I say let your stop loss to be plus 10,000. So because I'm buying, I want it to go up. Okay, so 734 blah 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 plus 10,000. That's going to be 744 484.45. If it is minus, and stop loss is, let's say, minus 5,000, so just subtract 5,000 from 734, so that's going to be 729,484.45. You can modify it. Okay, so you can see it is running. Click on the chart, you can see how it is running. So if the market eventually comes to this zone, it will take us out, and if it goes to this zone, it will give us profit. In this case, this is an empirical use of $10 profit margin and $3 stop loss margin. Okay, so you may not need much details about that, but that is how it works. All right, so please be very careful as to the lot size you use. If you do not understand, please ask questions, and then that will be fine. Okay, so another thing you need to understand is that you must be very patient, and you must please ensure that you are always with your phone, and then you can pick signals when it is being called, so that you don't miss a trade. We may not trade every day in order to get premium quality high-end signals. All right, so please always ensure that your phone is well positioned. Let's imagine I ask you to enter another kind of entry. I ask, let's say sell limit. So I ask you to enter sell limit at so price. So you just on let's say sell limit on crash 500. All right, click on crash 500. Click on this plus icon. Click on market execution. Now look for sell limit here. This is sell limit. So let's imagine I said okay, enter sell limit at 97000. Okay, and stop loss 9750. Take profit 99400. Just click on place. All right, so it has been placed already. If you want to see it on the chart, click on chart. So this is it. It means that when price comes here, we expect it to come down. All right, it may happen, it may not happen. And if I ask you to delete an order, you can just click on this. Since it's not yet activated, click on delete order. All right, if I ask you to close, click on modify. All right, so you can, let's say delete order, click on delete order and delete. All right, so basically this is how it works. There's no gimmick about this, there's no magic about this. What you just need to do is to ensure that you get your notification on your Telegram, or depending on the platform you use, and you follow instructions. Is very, very important. Confirm and follow instructions. Do not worry. There are sometimes whereby we make some losses. Nobody can make profit every time. But the goal is that our wins or our profits are far more than our losses. All right, that is the goal, and in that case, you're always going to be sustainable. All right. The third thing is, please, as much as possible, do not miss signals. This is very, for example, if 5 trade calls were called around week 1. Let's say week 1, 5 calls were made week 1, and you did not take 3 out of them, but you only took 2. Let's imagine out of the 2 you took, 1 was profitable, the other one was not profitable. You have already changed yourself. But if you take all the trade calls, you have higher tendency that they will pick very good or high quality signals. All right, so because sending signals is based on analysis and a few other things. So I think that will be all for now. You can be free to navigate through and see how this thing works. If you want to add other asset, click on these 4 cardinal points, select the asset class you want to add, other crash 1000, and you are done. Okay, so this is how it works for your particular investor. Cheers and God bless you.